Daniel Brooks was a hard-working single father, raising his 8-year-old son in Boston. During the day, he worked as a janitor inside the headquarters of a wealthy technology company. Although his clothes were simple and his paycheck was small, Daniel believed kindness always carried greater value than money or social status in life. On the top floor worked billionaire entrepreneur Olivia Harrison, admired for building a global business empire. Behind her public success, however, hid a painful reality. Her 11-year-old daughter, Sophie, had been profoundly deaf since birth. Countless specialists offered treatments, but none could restore the joyful confidence Sophie had slowly lost. Sophie often waited quietly inside her mother's office after school. She rarely smiled because people constantly pitied her instead of treating her normally. Expensive gifts never impressed her. She preferred sitting near the large windows, sketching colorful birds flying freely across endless blue skies while everyone else remained busy nearby. Every evening, Daniel carefully cleaned Olivia's office after business hours. He noticed Sophie's beautiful drawings and always admired them with genuine appreciation. Instead of speaking loudly or awkwardly, he simply smiled, waved kindly, and respected her silence. Sophie appreciated that he never treated her differently from anyone around her. One afternoon, Daniel saw Sophie struggling to understand a delivery worker's gestures. Remembering how isolated his late wife once felt while recovering from illness, Daniel decided to learn basic sign language online every night after putting his young son peacefully to bed before continuing his studies with determination. Weeks passed before Daniel confidently greeted Sophie using simple sign language. Her eyes widened with surprise because almost nobody outside her family communicated with her naturally. For the first time, someone working inside the building made the effort to enter her world instead of expecting her to enter theirs. Soon Daniel and Sophie exchanged simple conversations every afternoon. They discussed favorite books, funny cartoons, beautiful drawings, and dreams for the future entirely through sign language. Their friendship grew stronger daily because Daniel never viewed her deafness as something needing pity, only another beautiful way of communicating with others. One rainy evening, Sophie shyly signed that she wished everyone understood sign language. Daniel smiled warmly before promising that small changes often created remarkable differences. Inspired by her words, he quietly began teaching willing security guards, receptionists and cleaners a few useful signs during their lunch breaks every single week. Within several months, the office slowly transformed. Receptionists welcomed Sophie using sign language. Security guards greeted her warmly every morning. Cafeteria workers learned simple phrases for ordering lunch. Instead of feeling invisible, Sophie suddenly found herself surrounded by people making sincere efforts to communicate with kindness and genuine respect. Olivia noticed her daughter's growing happiness almost immediately. Curious, she reviewed security footage and spoke with employees. She soon discovered the incredible truth. The transformation had not come from expensive consultants or advanced technology. It began because one humble single father quietly decided learning sign language was worth his precious free time. Deeply moved, Olivia invited Daniel into her office. Thinking he had done something wrong, Daniel nervously apologized before she interrupted him with grateful tears. She thanked him sincerely for giving Sophie something money had never purchased: belonging, friendship, dignity, and the confidence to smile without fear every single day again. During the company's annual charity celebration, Olivia surprised everyone with an emotional announcement. She launched a nationwide initiative providing free sign language classes for businesses, schools, and community centers. Standing proudly beside her was Daniel, the janitor whose quiet compassion had inspired an extraordinary movement across countless communities throughout the country. Sophie stepped onto the stage beside Daniel and signed a heartfelt message while an interpreter shared her words aloud. She explained that she had never suddenly heard sounds. Instead, Because one kind father learned her language, she finally felt truly heard. The audience rose together, applauding through tears and grateful smiles. News of Daniel's simple act spread across television and social media nationwide. Thousands of people enrolled in sign language classes, inspired by his example. Families, teachers, and employers realized accessibility was not only about technology or medicine. Sometimes it simply meant taking time to understand another person's unique way of communicating. Months later, Daniel continued wearing the same janitor uniform with quiet pride. Although many organizations offered prestigious positions, he remained humble, believing every honest job deserved respect. Each afternoon, he still greeted Sophie using sign language, reminding everyone that true miracles begin when ordinary people choose compassion over convenience without expecting recognition. Whenever reporters asked Daniel what inspired him, he smiled gently before answering that he never gave Sophie the ability to hear. Instead, she taught an entire community how to listen with patience, respect, and love. In the end, those lessons became far more powerful than words or sounds could ever be.